It's go time. Keep that in your mind. It's go time. It's 100% go time. You see, you are in a position right now to where your obedience has brought you clarity. And because you move the way that God wanted you to move, and what he spoke to you and what he said to you and what he's told you, and you moved on that. And because you moved on that, God has opened up the window of clarity. And the clarity that has come to you has been instructions of what it is that you need to do in this next step of your life, and it's a big step. It's a big step. It's a step of pure instructions. It's a step that changes your life. It's a step that, pushes you closer to your destiny, pushes you closer, to your purpose. It pushes you, further out to where God wants you to be at, because your obedience has opened up the door and opened up the window to where God is able to speak to you clearly. He's able to speak to you clearly. You see, the moments that you did not move, you were being held hostage. You were holding hostage the instructions and what God had to speak to you, because God could not speak to you wherever you were. God could not speak to you in the place that you were. So since you stepped out and you moved and you put some action behind what he told you to do, in the movement to where you allow fear to get the best of you, you allow doubt, you allowed worry, and you allow frustration to get the best of you. But the moment that you begin to trust in God, you looked fear, you look doubt, you look, being overwhelmed, you look frustration, you look them all in the eye, and you let them know who you were, which is the child of God. And the moment that you let them know who you were, which is the child of God, it gave you the boldness in God, and it gave you the strength in God, and it gave you the peace in God to be able to say, Lord, I'm going to be obedient in what you are asking of me. And because you are asking of me to do this, it's taking me out of a comfort zone in a place that I was once in and moving into a new place so that I can be obedient. And in my obedience, it opened up the door for clarity. For clarity. Many people out there, including myself, have been waiting on God for certain things. And the thing is, it's not waiting on God for these material things or waiting on God for these transactions. We have been waiting on God to be able to hear him in directions. We have been waiting on God for him to speak to us on what is it that I do? What do you want me to move in? How do you want me to go about doing this? You hear God, you say, Lord, I'm hearing you tell me to do all of these things, but how do I compartmentalize it? How do I know what to move in first and what not to move and how to move and what not to say? God, we've been waiting on this.